Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everybody's doing well. Who was here? Let me take a drink of my coffee. You were sort of right, Nikki. It says that I'm in the studio now, so it isn't quite set up as you can see. I've got the big, where is it? Over here. This takes up this whole wall. I'll show it to you. I didn't have time. I was sick yesterday and food poisoning the day before and the other night. I feel okay today. But anyway, I haven't had a chance to move the coffee pot and a lot of the stuff. The desk is cool. You guys got to see it. The lighting's going to be a little bit of a problem. My wife got blind deals or whatever, curtains, but I'm going to have some kind of light. I got one little one right here. And I could see I'm kind of dark, but yeah, everybody will get over that. But good morning to you, Nikki. Irma, how you doing? Who was here? Nikki, I know was in here. Black Sheep. Robert Mack was here for a little while this morning. Tommy J. Justin, how you doing? Logan, how are you? Big guy, how are you doing? Let's see. Joe's here. I said hi to Irma, I think. How you doing, Irma? Glad you could make it. So I'm pitting Kenny, but as Kenny said the last time I asked him, it's Kenny most of the time. Let's see. I think that's it. Hello to you, Irma. So yeah, I'm kind of liking it. My DC inverter deal on the wall. It's a 1 ton. It's no problem. Keeps it nice and cool. Like I said, this whole wall is basically glass. A big slider over here and half windows up over here. But I like it. The way that it's laid out, it's, again, the same problem that I had with the backyard. I'm trying to get, 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag. So, but I think I've got it figured out. I'm going to have my sim racer over there in the corner. I ordered a new cockpit. It's a little bit narrower. And anyway, be over there. There's a couch right there. There'll be a shelf behind me. And you can see can you see the little deal? That's going to be, I think, where I have the coffee maker and stuff. And then right next to that will be a shelf. And then over here will be a refrigerator. And then that's pretty much all the all the crap that I'm going to get in this 5-pound bag. Hey, Joe, thank you, my friend. I will let her know she'll be happy. Dave, are you going to go and yeah, I'd like to. Like I said, I mean, I kind of miss it. I've done it pretty much a lot of my life anyway. I enjoy it. I don't indulge. Haven't in a long time, but boy, I sure do enjoy a nice 70, 76, 78 degree grow room. Where's my bed going? The couch over here, Joe, is like it's actually kind of comfortable. It's almost like a motorhome type deal. It's yay wide, but I don't know, it folds down. You just pull it out in the back, folds down so it makes into I don't know, like a double bed or something. It's pretty big. Me and my wife could sleep on it. So yeah, so that's there. So just in case, just pulls away from the wall. It'll block the door here, but not a big deal. Somebody's sleeping. But you could still be able to slide it and get out. Thinking eventually of probably, I don't know, I got to see how the sim deal goes. And this light's going to drive me crazy, but I'll get over it. Let's see. I haven't heard on the battery is coming. In fact, I got to transfer some money to the other battery. I ordered, that's that 48 volt, 200 amp hour battery for the second system. And before I do that, I'll try to show you that real quick. I wish I could learn how the lighting in that outdoor area absolutely sucks, but you'll get the gist of it here, I hope. And that's basically that's the second system going in and all its controls, knobs, and doodads. One battery's down below here. There'll be a rack there. Right now it's sitting on a old washing machine. And I got to transfer the money for the batteries are expensive. They're $49,000 bought each. But it looks like, and I'll do a complete breakdown for everybody. It looks like the systems are going to be about a $160 each, so 320 for a 12 kW system. And it was really cool yesterday. I sent it to the group deal, but it was kind of neat in the afternoon. This set of panels doesn't really get a bunch of light until about 9:30 our time. The new panels that they'll be putting up today up on the front will get sun pretty much most of the day. But it was kind of cool because I think the incoming watts were, there's what, 5,500 watts up there were the panels. And I was getting like 3,500, and the house was only using like 22, and it was kind of cool watching the grid sitting there at 0. So the meters just stopped, not spinning, not doing anything, and the battery was charged and everything. So it was kind of cool. It's amazing when you get old, the things that excite you, But it seems to be working good. So should be done by the end of this week. And then the only thing that's really going to be left here, I had him put electric on the roof here. There's water on the roof here. Then the cousin will do the roof up there. Then the electrician will wire some lights and some fans. I think I'm going to put those same oscillating fans that I have on my deck up there. And then I'm going to build a little bar with a sink and a barbecue, and do barbecues up there. Should be fun. So Joe's going to have to make his way here. Mitch will eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, rained like hell yesterday, but only for like an hour and a half, so, something like that. But he was working on that area outside that I showed you, doing most of that stuff. Today, he'll probably lift the panels and put them in place, and the battery. Oh, now that I said that, I better transfer the money to the guy. It could be up and on today because the battery's here. He's going to pick it up, the solar guy, and I'm really happy with everything. I think the price is cool too. I think that actually a normal person, not like me with a plunge pool and a pond and 5 pumps and 6 air conditioners and all that stuff. If your bill's like 3,000 or 4,000, you cut it down to 1,000 baht. You cut 3,000 off a $4,000 or $5,000 baht bill. But mine, I just wanted to get as much as I possibly could, and I guess there's a way that I can string in more panels if I want. So I'll have to see. I'm going to let this run because that's quite a bit spent already, and see what happens. But I'll keep you guys abreast on what's going on. We'll take a look at the grid here. It's almost 9 o'clock. We'll start getting some sun now. Let's see here. Let me transfer this here, and hopefully I don't have to do some stupid smile at the phone deal. Got to have facial recognition now. I don't know what that's all about. I guess it's for my own protection. I don't know. All right, so let's go to this. Let's confirm. And hopefully it takes it. Yes, it did. All right, I don't have to do anything stupid. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of exciting. Like I did talk to the trailer guy. Let's see. What am I missing? Did I miss anything? Let's see. Dave, let your wife know I cleaned the wall for her. That was what? What did I miss here? Clean the wall. Oh, that was the phone screen. Poe, how you doing? Poe on the go. If you guys aren't subscribed to John's channel, please do. Depending on how adaptive your camera is, you may not need another light after the. Yeah, the blind is up now across here, and I'm dark. But when I did that test, I was only dark just in the glasses. But I did that test like in the afternoon or something, Hey, Andrew, how you doing, brother? Um, you could do blue and purple lights in the background. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, cool. Local facial recognition. Yeah, and what it is after you do it, then it says you got to smile and show your pearly whites. Well, hell, I haven't had pearly whites since I was an infant, so I don't know. So I look kind of stupid when I had to do it in Taiwazadu the other day when we bought all the stuff for the solar panels and all that crap. I'm going to put a door and enclose the laundry room. My mother-in-law refuses to do laundry in the washing machine. She just doesn't do it. And she does most of it unless the kids are here. My wife will do maybe a big load on the weekend. And then if the kids are here, and they're not here that often, they'll use it. So I want a door on each side because I don't want the cats or the dogs to get in there and they bite that 48-volt battery and it could kill you. It could kill a human. Um, is it probably going to now? But I don't want to take a chance on killing a cat or something. Hi, Paul. How you doing? Glad you could make it. But yeah, so it's all looking good. I'll check on I can do it with this one. This one's bigger. So in case somebody popped in that didn't see the picture of what the two systems are going to look like, let's see. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I think I could hold it straight. The guy does clean work. I think it looks really nice. The only thing I'm going to ask him is, should I put an air conditioner in there? A little one. I've got that little one that I use for the tent camping. It's 5,000 BTU. It's the system that takes the hose out, but it might be good enough just to keep the room down, not go crazy, but knock it down a few degrees. I'll ask him and see what he says. Let's see what they're not doing much watts until after about 9:30. Let's see. Let me. Yeah, this thing's saying it's not doing hardly anything, but we're pulling through 2,800 watts, and we're only doing like 76 in, so it'll go. Andrew's saying hi to everybody. All right, got to get back to editing. All right, you take it easy, John. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so that's basically the gist. I'm gonna get. I didn't finish the video. The only thing I've got to, I'll take a little bit more of what you just saw on the solar deal. I can't really get I got to see if I can get the drone up, but that probably won't be on this next video. Picture from up on the roof overlooking the backyard, which is very cool, especially at dusk or whatever, nighttime lit up. It looks pretty awesome. And then inside the room here, you'll get the basic gist. In this big cabinet here, and the couch is over here, is going to be a 65-inch. It's on its way. I did order a 27-inch because I'm tired of trying to see the deal. So I'm going to try getting the monitor and putting it in there. It was a cheap one. It was only, I don't know how I found it. It was only 2,700 baht. So it was only 30, 60. It was under $100 at 27-inch, and it's a monitor. Probably not the best, obviously, but a gaming guy probably wouldn't dig it. But I think it'll be plenty good for me. Dave doing the solar right before the rainy. Yeah, I know. How many months? I think even during the rainy season, as long Logan as we get the sun that we've been getting, a little bit here and there, I think it's still gonna do good. There's probably, God, I'm gonna guess 8 months, 9 months of good sun, 8 months. So I think it's gonna be. I can't wait for that first one where my bill's like 50 baht or something, which I don't know if it will be. It all depends. Like I said, that 12,000 baht back to back was mainly with the kids here. So I'm imagining a normal deal, maybe 9,000. When I did my budgeting and everything, I figured 7,000, and it was hanging around 772, 73 69, so if I could stay in get it back down to that range with just, watching everything and then knocking it, 6,000 with the two systems, it's $1,000 a month. So that's my traveling money. And I'm thinking right, it's going to be about and I'll do all the calculations too and talk that, but I think it's going to be about a 3-year payback, 2.5, 3 years, if it gets what I think it's going to get. Thanks, Kenny. My 5 calls doesn't kick in. Yeah, that's about how this one is, Jack. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock. In fact, I can actually, I brought my pad out here. I don't know why. I was mainly because I can see the damn thing. If I look at I can look at yesterday, the whole day, hour by hour. Let's go back. Okay. It looks like about, start getting like 10 watts, 30 watts at 8 o'clock. And yeah, about, what time is it now? Almost 9. Yeah, that's about right. Then it jumps up to like 400, 700. This goes in like 10-minute intervals. 9, 1,500, 1,600, 1,900, 2,300, 4,300. So 3,000, 2,200. So, and it's been not only, let me put this back. Not only has it been rainy and it's just been cloudy. I mean, today the sun is shining the most that I've seen since we put the system in, and it actually shows it in my little weather deal that we're going to actually get some partly sunny today. Let me see what Joe's saying. You need to get a drone. Yeah, I know I do. I'm going to try to get it again. Somebody told me, I think it was Craig, said that I could go to the DJI web something and disable that flying thing. So I'm going to try that. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, you guys need to subscribe to Logan and to Kenny. And I don't know, when are you going to be back, Kenny? I think August. My mind, man. There's so many people that come and go. I forget what when everybody's coming. Am I doing this thing? My glasses are bugging me. Yeah, that works. October, and that's going to be, you're moving, right? You're not just coming to mess around. You're going to be living in Thailand, I believe. We'll let Kenny answer that. And Tommy's got a question. Will you put plastic rolls down the walls up the upstairs? Plastic. Oh, for the rain type stuff? Probably not. I mean, unless it becomes a real big, giant problem, but I don't think it will. But I'm going to have them, instead of just stopping the roof, I'm going to have them overhang it like, 3 feet, a meter around, instead of just to the edge of the platform. So it's going to have to be a driving, which we get here. I mean, it will get wet. But probably a good idea. It might be something I'll look into if it becomes a hassle. But I think we're going to only, what I told my wife I'd like to do is kind of like what Paige's and Chuck's family does over there with a Saturday or a Sunday, well, family, and it's only got like the cousin that does the work here, his wife, a couple of aunts. It maybe would be like 7 people or something. The one that works at the Taiwazadu, and she has 2 kids that I think I've done a couple of videos of them swimming in the pool. So maybe 10 people. I think it'd be kind of cool once a week to do that. I mean, it wouldn't cost a fortune. I mean, chicken's cheap, and if I have a barbecue, we always did yard bird the whole time I was growing up because it was the most economical, and we were a bunch of big boys too. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Good day to you. But it wouldn't be much. It would. I would enjoy. I enjoy barbecuing anyway, so they could all eat chicken, and I'll get a big Wagyu steak once a week. But yeah, that's what I kind of was hoping to do here. Let's see, Logan, Dame. So you're doing more, maybe a TV behind you with a live feed of the solar wattage. Yeah, that would be cool. It's really, like I said, I got that one. You got to see this. God, I wish you could. I wonder if I can do this without disconnecting myself. But I'd like you guys to see this thing. I thought was a steal. If you can see it, that cabinet goes all the way. Where am I? This cabinet goes all the way across, and it's got drawers and stuff. Now my desk, obviously, and on each side, it's got these. Where am I? These towers with 3 deals on it, and in between it is huge, and that's where that 65-inch TV is going to go. And the couch is right. I don't know. Maybe you can. Can you see the couch? Yeah, there's a light on it, and I guess they call it a jackknife. I think they call it a jackknife couch in the motorhome world. But anyway, it's kind of cool. And then there's in the corner next to it, even though there's a door there that was supposed to be a bathroom, and it might be eventually. I'm going to put the sim cockpit there and have some fun with that. I don't want to get too much into the gaming thing because I'll never leave the room. But I'm looking forward to I talked to that was what I partially got in. The battery's already in the trailer. It's basically ready to go. He's going to drag it here to Surin. He's just waiting on the paperwork for the registration. Once that's done, let me put this light. I think it makes a little bit of difference. Once he gets that, he'll bring it out here. And once it gets here, I'm kind of jonesing about that too, man. I can't wait to just, that thing you're just running on solar, and if I can run the first test I'll do, of course, is how long can I run the air conditioners on a full set of batteries. So that'll be the first one, but we're guessing at least 12 to 15 hours. So we'll see. What did you kill? Not here. Hot here, 104 today. Heat index, I have no clue. Killed one of my hens with the heat. Wow. Got her plucked and cleaned and ready for the barbecue pit tomorrow. I'm going to marinate her tonight. Yeah. 104. Wow. That's what, I don't know. Heat, granted, Phoenix heat, Texas heat, low humidity heat isn't as bad on me anyway. Dry heat, although everybody says, oh, it's just a dry heat. It's only 135 at Lake Havasu or something. But anyway, but I'm getting kind of used to this stuff here. Where is yeah, it's going to go on the roof, Joe, is where I'm planning on it. And for right now, they make a little one from Lasada that is actually, it's on the back of it. It's got a little hole. It burns wood pellets like a wood stove would or whatever. And you put them in there and fire it up and cook, 12-inch pie. So that'll be until I figure out how to get someone to build one. Joe Pizza Oven is in my place. Yeah, Aaron, I think, is going to put in a good one. This one should work. And for the, I think I make a pretty good pie. It's decent. My uncle had a restaurant, Italian restaurant, Paisano's, for many, many, many years when I was growing up. But, to watch the Thai people take a perfectly good pie and put sweet ketchup all over it. God bless them. You know, I make it to what they like. It's got shrimp on it and fake crab and ham and what else they like. Anything. It's got all that on there, and then they just pour that on there, and they just love it, just eating it up. But to watch them do that, it kind of makes me cringe. But I don't say anything because I'm a good guy. Aaron says I'm in Houston area, 80% plus. Wow, that makes it a little tough. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I've gotten used to it here. It's been going to be 5 years here. And when November, right about the same time as Joe. I guess I figured that out the last time when he had said something. I realized we both came within like a couple of weeks of each other to Thailand. Of course, I never been here before, but 5 years, and I am. Before I would just break and sweat, 80 degrees and high humidity. I'd just be a ball of sweat. And now, as long as there's the tiniest little breeze, I'm pretty much okay. Before I was miserable, but Tommy's in Texas too. Where are you at, Tommy, in Texas? I think Chuck went and visited you. I know that. I know Mitch is talking about flying to Texas when and if he ever gets back to the States. So, yeah, to me it is too, Joe. And a lot of people, like marinara and all these sauces and all this stuff. I don't know, man. They cook their sauces for 45 minutes, an hour. My whole family, we had sauce on. My mom would start it at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it didn't come off until 12 hours later. 6 o'clock at night, it was ready. And then brijal and everything, all the pork and sausage and meatballs and, everything in it. That's just the way, and the flavor of the sauce was just our family sauce is pretty good. Now, the pizza sauce, that's a different animal, but yeah, I haven't cooked. I made a big giant pot of it. I think I had 5 or 6 big Tupperware deals frozen for a long time when we were at the other house, and I just take it out. But God, man, I just love pasta and all that carbohydrates and shit, just making me way bigger than I need to be. Hey, Lachine, how are you? Glad that you can make it. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Great supporter of the channel. All the people from the Philippine genre that mostly women, it seems like, but great people. I try to support them as much as I can. I'd appreciate it if you guys do too. They put out good stuff, singing, having fun. Just what I know a couple of them got burned on, if you don't keep your hours up, you lose your monetization, whatever it is, to make the 12 cents a day that I make. Well, I don't make nothing. Lost it, because of that. If you don't keep up those 4,000 hours each year, they'll take it away from you. They being YouTube. So, but working in the market, walking down the street, family, singing, it's good stuff. By all means, good stuff. Nights here, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. paving roads. Yeah, because of the heat. And that's the way it used to be in, a couple of the few times that I was hanging out in Vegas, they did a lot of work from that when the sun went down all through the night. And that's the way it should be anyway. I mean, even when they were doing, I never understood that, coming out of LA, coming back to the Valley and taking me some ridiculous amount of money, did a 10-minute, air conditioning refrigeration job in South Central, and then tried 3 hours to get home because they're doing all sorts of work on the roads and stuff. I'm going, why aren't you doing this stuff at 2 o'clock in the morning? But I don't know. I guess it costs more money, and what do I know? I guess I wouldn't be very good on the financial situation. Well, I would be, because I would have let everybody grow weed for the last 30 years and taxed the living crap out of it, and everybody would have still been happy, sealed the borders off, and gave everybody Social Security numbers, and California would have been in the in the black. Um, but no, I just lost 3 or 4 subscribers. I got to keep my mouth shut. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Um, but I mean, it is true. I mean, like I said, I'm prejudiced. I don't think I am, but anybody that wants to come here should be able to come here. Just give them a social security number and turn them loose instead of having 6, 8, 10 million of them running around undocumented. It just doesn't make sense to me. Now I just lost 2 more. Somebody please tell me to shut up. Where's Tommy? Where's my voice of reason? Let's see. Just love, don't justify. Hi, John. Up in Canada, how you doing, John? Glad you could stop by. I appreciate it. That'll make up for the couple of people that I lost on my rant. Let's see. I have the same rant every time, so it's not like they change, about vets and where the money should be going instead of where it's going. But now I guess I shouldn't even worry about it. I live in Thailand, so. Internet, how are you? Glad you could make it. Saying hello to everybody. If you guys aren't, make sure that you subscribe. And I got to check. Let's see, mate. Dave, the Army is well below recruiting levels. Have those that want to join for 5 years getting citizenship. Yeah, I mean, I just don't, like I said, I don't have any problem with anybody coming into this country and getting they ought to make it easy. Here, want to be a citizen, be a citizen. Whatever it is, just pay into the taxes, And I don't blame any of them, It's not like we're the ones that just let them walk across. They could just anytime they want to. And like I said, try doing that in any other country besides America. Try doing that in over here, in Cambodia or Laos, see what happens, see where you end up. But, just like I said, they make a lot more money here. People say they steal jobs. I don't even think they do that. I know my kid wouldn't want to work in the fields picking when it's 110 in the valley. No, I don't think that's the case at all. People bitch about that too. That isn't one of my bitches. Just get a social security number because they can make money. They send it all home. I mean, I think every illegal person that I met that came from Mexico, just good stand-up people, just wanting to make a living, and make as much money as they can and better their lives. So you can never fault them for that. I fault us for letting them just run amok. It's our fault or the government's fault. Not my fault. I live in Thailand now. Oh, God. Where's Tommy? Tommy, you're supposed to tell me to shut up. You didn't, did you? Let me look back, make sure Tommy didn't tell me to shut up. And I said, hi to Nanette. So I know he's here. I didn't see Andy, though. Hi, Andy. How are you, really? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Hi, Andy. Tommy K. That was everybody saying, freaking Biden. Yeah. I don't know, like I said, politics, I don't like getting into religion or anything. I think they're all a bunch of crooks. I liked giving a businessman a chance, whether he did a good job or not. That's up for anybody to say, here or there. But they're all crooks. One calling the other a crook, and I just sit there and laugh. You're one worse than the other. I don't know what I am as far as Republican or Democrat or whatever. I don't live there anymore. But it just, I don't know. I'm thoroughly amazed, and people just get so heated over it. I don't know. They're all crooks. Hey Jay, how you doing? Glad you could make it. And let's see, to get back to lost 2 people. The cousin didn't show up yesterday. I was pretty sick all day. I laid out. Like I said, I'll finish that video so you guys can get a look at, get the gist of. I was going to wait till the TVs came and everything was in, but I'll send one out. I'll redo one when everything's done. It's not like it's going to be a long video. Of course, every time I say that, my videos still run 10 minutes. There's Tim. I was going to ask Tim. Tim, as a starting uh, direct drive, is that Moza any good? Which is better, the Moza or that, I don't know, I'm probably not saying it right, Fantech. No one will know what I'm talking about, but I'm thinking about maybe while I've got this torn down, they've got the 9 Moza with a little wheel used for, I think is a good price, but I'll talk to you about that. Let me know what you think. Or maybe another brand, I don't know. I just don't want to spend a fortune, but I'd like to get something a little better than what I've got. I'm saying hi to Tim. And that's saying hi to Paul. Fantech, really? Okay. Because everybody I've seen on when I watch the videos, they're saying that the Moza is beating the hell out of the Fantech with the same thing. I think the 9 and the new Fantech's at 10 or something. But I will definitely look at the Fantech. Just want something entry level. I'm not going to go crazy. See what I'm probably going to imagine. It's probably going to depend on which one is more reasonable because I'm a cheap bastard. Let's see. Question. Hey, Black Sheep, how are you? Did I say hi to you this morning? I probably didn't even do that. They're still in pain. I still haven't done it. I'm still trying to dump some of the weight, and it's just being a pain in the ass to get it off. And it's because I keep shoving more in there than I need to. So, but they're still there, still going to do it. This year, one of them will get done. Hey, Robert, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed to Robert Mack Media, please do. Let's see, what is Tommy saying? Hi, get in there, Tommy. Got grass growing, trees planted. Cool. Now, I think we're going to plan or we're talking about planning a road trip. Tim, his wife's going back to the grandkid in the States for a little while, and we might do that trailer deal. I might grab Tim and we might do that and go to Craig's and fart around for 3 or 4 days. I think it'd be fun, be a kick. Let's see. Black Sheep saying hi to everybody, which is always awesome here. It's one thing I like the most about this channel. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go a long time this morning, maybe an hour. I want to get out and see what they're doing. It's actually, like I said, it's sun is shining outside. They'll probably, the last time he started those other 10 panels on this side of the house, God, I want to say he did it in like 6 hours. Had them all up there, all down, wired, everything back. So he's amazing. And he's going to use, I told he needed a hand. One of his guys had something going on for a while. So the two, the cousin and his helper are going to help him. So hopefully he'll do that. Then he'll start enclosing that wall so that room gets totally enclosed. And then there's some questions I have on once he gets everything done on how the system works and how the batteries, discharge and whatever. Because I'm guessing if we have a power outage or if it is at nighttime, I think we should get at least, depending, if we keep it right around 2,000 watts, that was what the house is doing, 2 watt hours anyway. I think the 2 batteries will go maybe 4 or 5 hours, maybe 5, depending. And that's what I was hoping for. I don't want to spend a ton of money on the batteries, but I'd like to have, like I said, 5-6 hours of battery backup for an air conditioner for me, because I don't want to, die and if it's hotter than the hubs out, and the pond. It would be nice that the pond stays running. So once he gets done with that, then I want to go and switch off the grid and watch everything, switch over and see how it does. But it looks like it's working. Like I said, I was all excited. I took a picture in that zero coming in from the grid yesterday afternoon was freaking awesome. Oh, you're going back today, right? Let me know how that works out. I'm curious about that. We were talking about it the other day, and I don't know. Like I said, I haven't tried, but I know Chuck did. He had the marriage visa for a year, and it was such a pain in the rear that he just switched over to a retirement visa. So if it's that much of a pain, I don't know if I. Well, Tim will tell us if it's a pain in the ass or not. But hey, Stuck, how you doing? Glad you could come by. Appreciate it. Yeah, the truck's awesome, man. I'm still digging the truck. I got to get that hitch put on, and the wiring I'm a little concerned about, but I want to get that done. But I got to find out that place in Korat. I got to call them and have my wife or somebody that speaks Thai talk to them and make sure they can do it. But all their pictures and everything are all Ford trucks. So I'm imagining they know what the hell they're doing. I'm hoping. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Finally got online. Cool. Glad you could make it. I'm in the studio with bad lighting, and but I got a nice view out. These windows are going to be kind of a pain in the ass, especially during the rainy season. Get them, keep them clean. But I think I'll have somebody come in once a week and clean them. But I'm digging the studio thing here. I'm gonna try to finish the video that I said I was gonna finish a couple days ago, but I've been sick today and get it out, and it'll show the solar system. I can show that again since there's more people in here that weren't here. Let's see. This is what it's looking like now out there. That's what the second system installed, pretty much. They're going to put up the 10 panels right now. Actually, they're probably loading them up there, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be the other batteries coming today. Probably be pretty close to operational by the end of the day, maybe tomorrow. It all depends on how quick they get stuff done, but it's looking pretty cool so far. I forget. I asked you the other day, Paul. Are you on your new quest yet? I think I asked you, and you probably answered me. But Paul's been a teacher here in Thailand for, you can correct me, 14 years. I don't know, a long time. And he's starting a venture, and we'll let him explain it one day once he gets it started on helping the people and teaching online and some other stuff. But I'll let him explain because I don't know all the ins and outs. But I don't know. I think it's pretty close. I think he's pretty close to being done. Hey, what's up? I'm glad you could stop by. And as always, if you guys are into fishing, hunting, family stuff, just good time, fun stuff, by all means, please join Off the Hook Outdoors. I'd appreciate it. And I think that's it, right? No one's asking. If you guys put up a question, just put question and I'll see it. But anyway, I'm excited about the solar here. That basically hanging on that wall that I show you, that's my Harley. That's the money that I would have probably spent for that. And I've decided to go with solar instead, which was probably a smart choice. I got plenty of scooters and motorcycles now. I don't need anything else. And I need to get on that too. I want to get on I wanted to take the CT. I think Chuck's probably pretty close to back home. I might maybe in a week or something if he's still around. I don't want to bug anybody, but I might take a ride there, just spend the night, maybe if he's available, go to dinner, and then get up in the morning and ride it back just to break it in, get to the 1,000 kilometers, take it in, and have them do their stuff. Otherwise, I want to get the Forza, still needs a battery. I got a lot of stuff I need to get done. Maybe I should try to do that today. Robert's saying he'll be live this week. I think from where? Where is it? Missouri or Missouri. Somebody tell me that are a Missourian, if that's what you call them. But I've heard it called both ways. But I know Robert's got to be doing good. He had his other knee done, so and I know he had some problems, but I think everything's taken care of. Dave, have you the Himalayan? Yeah, I do, and I'm still digging it, Logan. I'd like to see. I might try to. I'm just going to open up. I'm just going to open up the let it breathe a little better, and I think it'll be fine. But I dig it. It's a fun bike and reasonable here anyway. What did I pay? 69,000 baht. It has 15,000 kilometers on it. Who's going to bring you the food and drinks while you... And my wife did this morning, but I don't have an intercom. But what I could do is put one in. They have we're putting another camera up here. She wants another camera in the backyard, so I'll do that. But she did. She brought me rice soup and some. Oh, I didn't finish my coffee. And some Diet Pepsi. Hey, Craig, how you doing? I've missed 2 of your videos. One with the snake and the one that you released early this morning. I haven't seen either one of them. Top of the morning, I got to look at them. And the farm, the Thai farm. Glad you could come by. I appreciate it. Were your ears burning? I was talking about me and Tim have been kicking around, putting together a road trip in the trailer and coming your way once I get it here and his wife goes back to visit the grandkid. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Is it sure had gone? No, it's in the house. I got him busted by a troll for wearing that hat, and I had no idea what it was. I told Richard that story. I had asked somebody, "What the hell is this?" And they told me it's some kind of fancy whatever, something or other. I'm going, and it was a given to me. What do I know what it is? But nope, it's still in the house. Saying hi to Tommy. Snake video. No, I know I'm not big on it either, but I will watch it because I enjoy Craig's videos. And I don't know. I haven't seen Richard put out anything recently. I hope things are going well for you, brother. Looking forward still to meeting up with you here in Thailand. Hello, how are you? Glad you could stop by. And I'm not going to... Eldon. Did I pronounce that right? Let's see. Stuck saying hi to Richard. Max saying everybody's saying hi. The only one that's missing here is Brock. I don't know. He's in Australia, so I don't know what time it is there. Brock's a big supporter, as everybody should be, of Richard Travels. Excellent. Hoping that he eventually gets back to it. So we'll all cross our fingers, and I enjoyed it. Saying hi to everybody. And hi to Richard's mom if you're watching, just for the heck of it. Yeah, if you're not familiar with it, you should sub to it. And a lot of I was on it. He interviewed and Mitch and a bunch of big YouTubers, not some little guys. A lot of little people that started out and now over 100,000. So Richard was actually good at it, not like me. But he does it well. November, Robert's coming back. I sent an image of the Jor hat today, but it says GottoLoveThailand. Really? Did you? I still don't know. I mean, I went in one ear and out the other. Is it a clothing or jewelry or I forget. Somebody told me it was some kind of fancy shit. And I'm going, yeah, that's really what I'm into, if you know me. But thanks. That by all means, anybody that's not, I would highly suggest that you subscribe to Richard Travel and watch the old stuff. It's good stuff, man. And his videos, he's excellent at videos too. The exact opposite of what you see here. the worst YouTuber in the world, and as far as I'm concerned, one of the best. So hopefully he comes back and gets to do it, because I know he enjoys it. But sometimes life has a way of turning around and biting you right in the ass. Sometimes it's happened to me 8 times in my life. Luckily, I was young enough to weather the storms back then. Especially when I was younger. Once I had the trade down and was doing air conditioning and building engineer and stuff like that, there was an abundance of opportunity. But eventually, some of that stuff runs out. So, but I hope everything works out well for you, Richard. Looking forward to another video, I hope. Okay, Christian, I've heard that. A high-end brand like Gucci. Okay. I'm sure that the knockoff is way cheaper. Yeah, there he is. Your ears burning, Brock, or what? Say hi to Richard. And don't forget to say hi to Richard's mom. I'm sure Richard's still here. But say you can say hello, Brock. Good day, Richard. Yeah. How are you doing, Brother Brock? Glad that you can make it. We're only going to go maybe another 10 minutes. I'm not going to do a long one. My videos or my live streams haven't been that long recently anyway. But I'll do, and I probably, what's today? Wednesday? I don't know. I got to start. I think I'm just going to pick 2 days a week, like a Saturday and a Wednesday or something. Although I don't know. Sometimes I'm worried I'm going to run out of shit to say. I need to have more people want to come on. Hey, bro, you guys stop. There's a screener here. Yeah, I'm hoping to make it your way. Sub to Craig. You'll like that too. Good content, I believe. I like it anyway. Never. I'm surprised that you were watching. Let's see what it's saying. You might be the worst YouTuber, but still claim to be the laziest. But what? But I still claim I don't know. I'm pretty good on lazy too. Ryan. It's late where you're at. Ryan's back in the States for a little while. Got to be jonesing to get back here. Was texting back and forth with Bobby for 2 seconds. He's so busy, and he was saying he's not looking forward to going back, and he's thinking he's gonna be there a couple of months. Got to sell his house and do a bunch of stuff. So I know he's not looking. I didn't. I was there for 2 weeks, and like I said, Mom passed, and I was, thought it would be disrespectful for me to go run amok with my friends or something. I'll do that another time. And I just stayed with my cousin. But I was ready after I saw my family. We had the celebration of life, or what I call it. I was ready to go. And the flight there just killed me. I'm probably going to go once a year, and I'm going to go business class. There's no doubt I will not fly economy. I might try economy, whatever, but I looked ahead. Most of them were under 1,000, just an economy round trip. And if I was going 3 times a year, would be 3,000. I checked flight, Asiana Air, ANA. They seem like they're a pretty good airline. And their business class out in October for a 3-week visit to the States was $2,700 for business class round trip. So that basically eats up my budget of three deals. But I'll tell you what, man, business. I mean, there's my knees. I need to put my feet up. I mean, it's like perfect for me. So we'll see. Watching Chuck, it seems like he was ready to get back to Thailand. Yeah, I mean, over in Hawaii, I mean, I haven't been there in years. We went to Maui. I never went to the Big Island, Oahu. I went to Kauai and Maui. And the reason I went to Kauai because a friend got married. The other times, 4 or 5 times I was there, I stayed in Maui. and loved it there. But the stuff was expensive, but we were on vacation, and so was Chuck. But still, I mean, when you look at something and you come back here and you get a whole bunch of bananas for, 75 cents, and, it costs you $3 for a banana there, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I mean, money's money, right? I mean, no one wants to just throw it away. But I would have been, yeah, I agree with you. I think he was ready. I just ate fried oyster po' boy. You're killing me. Water this afternoon, fried fish caught yesterday. Yes, missing Thailand, but the food is keeping me tranquil. Yeah, and I miss I have my step family. The stepfather wasn't the greatest guy in the world, but the family was pretty cool. They lived in Hartwell, Georgia. And I still remember, man, the hush puppies that they had these big fold out tables, and they would put nets across the rivers and pull blue cat fish out and just have giant fries with a 8-foot long foldable table just piled up, and 2 hush puppies. But the hush puppies had kernels of corn in them. Oh God, they were some of the best things I've ever eaten. But that was the closest thing that it had to meat. When I went to my grandmother's house, everything came out of the garden, okra, all vegetables pretty much, except for fatback. And you probably know what fatback is too. It's just fat. But, the fish was the closest thing to any kind of meat that I would get when I was there. But it was all good, don't get me wrong. And my grandmother canned everything, so she had this stuff year round. But it was different than living in California, going to the McDonald's and Jack in the Box and all the fast food crap we had back then. And I'm talking, God, I was there. I think the last time I was there was 14, so 50 years ago, and it was interesting. But the food was good. All Nippon, is that what it is? Asiana is Korean. Yeah, Asiana is the one, and not ANA. Asiana, I think ANA was what Chuck flew, right? He went to Japan. I got that in my mind for someone. Asiana, yeah, going to Korea. Is it any good? Do you know, Craig? I've heard it's okay. This was very close to a grand a day just for basic stuff, so miserable to go back to 1,000 baht a day. Yeah, I bet. Big guy, what? No, sir, not on TikTok. You still trying to recruit people? Let's see, Craig. Send me your location online so Dave and I can plan a road trip. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. I think we'll have a bunch of fun. I get along really well. Tim's a stand-up guy. I enjoy his company for sure. Got a bag of white squash and yellow squash from the garden last week. Yeah, it's just the vegetables. And then when we got beet, we had to go pick our own switch off the tree. And if you don't know what that is, you'll look it up on Google. And if you picked a real tiny one, then they went and picked their own. You did want that, so you got a mediocre one. I didn't get beat that much. They were pretty good. They liked me. We help run the annual Lions Club fish fry here. Nothing like deep fried cod, delicious. Yeah, fish when it's, I don't know, fresh. I don't like fishy tasting fish. If that makes sense to you. Like I like fresh trout, catch it, take it home, fillet it up, cook it, eat it. It's awesome. Bass, if you do that, I don't do that with bass. But anyway, any kind of fresh fish, tuna, salmon, swordfish, that type of fish, I really, like tilapia isn't what I consider a fishy taste. And a lot of the stuff is fishy because it's not fresh. It's been sitting there for a week. Let's see. What is he said? I could live a year in Thailand for the price of a business, but it's worth it. Yeah, I know. Lay down seats, never fly vertical. Yeah, I agree. I could buy a small car for the price, but it's worth it. You're coming in what? I'm guessing 3 years or so. I think, Logan. Hopefully, I'll live that long to meet you, or you come visiting before then. Let's see. If not, maybe I'll make it that way. You never know. Always flew Asiana to Korea. The Taipan was a member for many years. Everyone was like, okay, cool. Yeah, because that's what I think. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. If you guys aren't subscribed, Johnny's got a channel that he does a bunch of some game stuff, fun stuff. Anyway, Johnny's a good guy, so have some fun with him. I don't hold it against him that he's Australian. I try not to hold that against Brock and Mark and Johnny. Let's see. No, white squash is a little different. Bigger and needs to be cooked down more. Meanwhile, we fill the skin. 4 years, 3 months, 28 days. Very cool. It's going to go by quick, man. At least it does for me. You'll realize it once you get to be an old bastard like me. The older I get, the quicker it goes by. Boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, it's Christmas, New Year's, Christmas, New Year's, Christmas, New Year's. And I don't have that many Christmas, New Year's left, I don't think. I'm 66, too fat. I don't know. I gotta start taking care of myself. You bet anytime, Johnny. I got to start taking better care of myself. Get my knees done. That's going to help. Get back in the gym and just start doing it. I got to get in some kind of a routine, and I haven't done it. I need to do it. Hey, Ron, how you doing, brother? It's going. I have to show you now, and I don't think Brock saw it either. They're working on the. They're working on the solar. He's got the other controller up in there and all the breakers and everything he needs. The one battery's down there. The other one's on its way here. And right as we speak, they're putting the 10 more solar panels up on the roof. And I ended up I went and looked at those piece of crap Chinese broken two-sided deals and said no. So went back, made a deal again with Taiwazadu and got 7,000 or 8,000 baht worth of vouchers and stuff, and bought the same exact panels that I have on the rest of the roof. Be just as easy. Everything goes back to Taiwazadu if something breaks or whatever. So I'm happy with that. So hopefully they might even have the thing turned on today. But I'll be doing a video and get that out about the office area here. I'm really digging this deal here, and I kind of showed it to everybody a little while ago. But it's you can see it's got a bunch of storage below and a couple drawers. It's kind of tight where the desk comes up against it. And then the 65-inch TV will go right there, and you can see I've got I'm bringing in a separate, this place only fiber, whatever it is, another deal. What is it called? Somebody enlighten me. And then over here is a couch, which you can't really, can you see it? I don't know. Anyway, internet. It'll be only for this. No one else will have the password, nothing. But I've got it right here behind my desk, coming to the laptop, coming there for the 65-inch TV, and coming over here in the corner to the sim racing deal. So, hey, Mitch, how you doing, brother? Glad you could make it. Everybody's saying hi to Mitch. Hey, Maui, how are you? Hope you're well. So the 65-inch and I'm using the TV that we had in the bedroom, I think, for the sim racing. I think it's a 42-inch TV, so that'll be perfect. 65 here. The couch is about 4 meters from the 65-inch. I might put in I might watch movies here. It'll be good. God, from that having that food poisoning, my diaphragm and everything, whenever I cough, is just painful as hell. But that's twice in 5 years, so it's not bad. It's not bad. Paint your wall blue or green. Is that to make me calm or whatever? Is that what blue and green does? Let's see. I'm jealous. Digging the man cave. Just need a wet bar and some neon lights. Yeah, it's just, it's not. I thought 3 meters by 4 meters was going to be, big. And then after I started piling all the crap that I wanted in here, I'm going, wow, I could have used something probably twice as big as this. But I don't have no room in my yard. But it's awesome, man. Even looking out into the backyard, it's kind of cool. I thought that maybe it was going to be claustrophobic and tiny and, feel squished or whatever, but it's perfect. I'm really enjoying it. It's going to be fun. What happened? What did I say? Hey, Aaron. Let's see. Hope you're feeling better. I am today. I feel better. It just, man, there's nothing worse. I don't know what it is, but I only had it 3 times. One time, the worst possible time, flying from the U.S. or from California back to Buffalo, New York, when I was helping my buddy with the air conditioning business, and got sick, man, and never had it before. Had no clue what it was. The poor stewardesses, man, right before we were landing, it was a nightmare. And then that taste, I know exactly what that when I've had it both times. Before I even got sick, I knew the other night this is food poisoning. I don't know what it was, but it's food poisoning. And then trying to go back, I mean, I don't know how long has that shrimp been sitting on the counter there. So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard, man. Let's see. What did I miss? Did you eat at some? No, I didn't. I didn't eat out. I was mainly all here, and it was either decent food. I had her pick me up, even though I didn't want to do it. I wanted a nice sandwich. In fact, if you guys watched the Chuck's video, he's in that Japanese, or he's in one of those markets. I think it was Villa Market. Had that big round, almost like Subway looking roll, and my wife got me one of those from over at Big C, and I had her get me some ham and cheese, and I just sliced up tomato and mustard, and I had a sandwich. Well, then it made me start thinking, well, was it that? But you could smell bad meat, and I didn't smell anything, so I really don't know where it came from. Let's see. What was Brock saying here? Going great. No, it's ridiculous that we don't care. There's no truth. I must have missed something. What did I miss? Shit, I'm getting behind it. We got over 20 people and I lose it, right? The room wall is for live streams, background pics. Okay, cool. I got one picture here that's awesome of the koi fish. I wish I could probably undo my hard drive and that and actually show you guys around here. A couple of months, wow. Mr. Mitch, gimbal and phone charge, maybe tomorrow. That must be for a live stream, Robert? I'm way behind on everything. Sorry. I got sick a couple of times from frying food here in Jontian. Yeah, I know you did, and I know where, I think. But yeah, it doesn't take much, man. And I had eggs, and I guess I could have got a bad egg too. It freaks me out too because they just leave them out. But I mean, I've been eating those eggs for 5 years now, and I did it for a year in Costa Rica. They do the same thing. First time I went looking, where are your eggs? Oh, aisle 5. They're just sitting on the ground over there. So I don't know. I'm not big on that. I think they should be refrigerated. When I entered the U.S. and Karen from the TSA officer, sir, why did you go alone to Thailand? They actually asked you that? Wow. They had some stomach bug running through Phuket a week ago. Yeah, I heard something about that too from Maybell and something was saying their people were sick, although it's slow season for them. Felt kind of bad for them. They're doing good. I mean, but I guess their gal that's been with them from the start, I guess, quit or was done. So it's tough here, man, to keep a business going. All the time. Me and Mitch sick from the same restaurant. I got sick 3 times before I wised up and stopped. Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to ask Mitch. When are you going to stop eating there? I think he stopped now. It's weird too because it's hard, especially if you know the person or you frequent there, a lot, and then all of a sudden, do you tell them? Do you say something to them? Is it going to hurt their feelings? Tell you, if it was me and I was cooking, I would want to know. But that's just me. I'm not going to get offended. I'm going to clean my act up or find out why, what's going on. But it's hard. It's hard to tell people. Years ago, my kid got very sick. KFC in Bangkok. Took years before the smell started upsetting them. And the same thing with tequila. I drank half a gallon of tequila bowling one night, and after that, or maybe more than that, needless to say, it wasn't a great night. And after that, I can drink a margarita, but a straight shot of tequila, that smell just turns my stomach still. Yes, I did for retirement planning and vacation. Been many times. I've got them behind. We don't refrigerate our eggs from our hens. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just grew up. I was a city boy. I mean, we were in probably the closest to half-acre parcels and horse and and chickens and stuff like that. But we never had any, and it was always everything was in the. I mean, even the refrigerators here in Thailand have egg trays in the doors. I cracked up, looking at that. It was interesting. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. I don't know if that doesn't work. TSA asks you why you go to Thailand. Just tell them the ladyboys are the That'll work. Hey, I can't believe they ask questions like that. Flying stressful, man. Many hours traveling until I reached America and encountered the rude TSA. Horrible. Yeah, I don't know, man. When I was there, the guys just kind of smiled. So, what are you doing? And it was kind of easy for me. My mother passed away, and okay, sir, come on. They didn't screw with me too much at all. But that's only that time. There were other times they do. One tequila, two tequila. Yeah, but I love margaritas. As long as you're not, half tequila and a quarter mix or something. A regular, nice, weak margarita I'm in for, but to do a shot, if I held my nose, I can do one, and everybody always wants to do tequila shots. It's like, no, I'm not going to puke right here in front of everybody. Don't tell anyone. Robert Mack, yes, the bloom keeps them fresh. Store-bought eggs all have been washed and treated, so no on those. The eggs, I imagine you're talking about, right? Store-bought eggs, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've always, and I've never, the first time that I knew that I had food poisoning was only, 10 years ago or something. So I don't remember growing up ever getting sick from an egg. I know that, who was it that, I think it was Rob, 20 Seconds in Thailand, said he got food poisoning from an egg. So I don't know. They some of them are kind of shady looking coming out of there. I usually just kind of throw those over on the side. My mother-in-law or my wife or any of the Thai saw me doing that, they'd probably reprimand me for doing such a thing. Eggs and Oz are just rinsed off, not scrubbed. They aren't stored in fridge. They aren't stored in fridges in the shops. Yeah, I guess the United States is, I don't know, what's it like any other places? I've never been to France. I've never been to England. I've never been Any places like Spain or like that. What do they do there? Just curious. Probably the United States, the only ones that are, are freaking out about anything that isn't refrigerated. I'm in Missouri. So many farms here. Eggs and grass-fed beef and bison. Good stuff. Bison's real lean, right? If I remember right. Somehow the eggs in the U.S. are perfectly bright white. Yeah, I know. I agree, Logan. I don't know what they do to some of the stuff in the States, that's for sure. Picking up a quarter steer on the first. Yeah, the best one that I had was the one that we raised, T-Bone. She was cutest damn thing you ever seen. My wife took care of it, and we grew that. Other friends grew some pigs and some other stuff, and we all split it all up. But I think I got half of her, and she was it was good, and we knew what was in it. It wasn't loaded with, penicillin and any kind of antibiotics and all that kind of crap, steroids and everything else you could imagine. So it made it kind of nice knowing what was in it. I don't know what they do to Thai beef. I'm imagining they don't. I know in Costa Rica, the chickens and all that kind of stuff all their stuff was good. A lot of organic vegetables and fruit, and the meat was all right. A lot of fish where I was along the at Hermosa, but let's see. Catalina has, but I haven't been there in a long time, long time. I enjoyed Catalina. I had fun. My cousin had a 26-foot fly bridge deal. We used to go over there. Well, I went over there once with him, but when the friend of ours, we brought our general contractors. I think I told you guys in the past. One of our friends bought the Splendor, the boat that Natalie Wood drowned off of. When she drowned, Robert Wagner gave it to the Boy Scouts, and a friend of ours bought it off the Boy Scouts, took it down to Ensenada. We had a hell of a time down there and had everything redone, the bottom and all that. I think it was 75-foot sports fisher. And we took out to Catalina for about 3 years, I think. And then we started 2 years, maybe. Then we started going down to Cabo with them. And this was 40 years ago or so. That was, like I said, when I went to Cabo, the Finisterre was the biggest hotel. Now it's like the oldest and not so good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Got a lot of character. I'm sure it's still there. I haven't been in a long time. I'd like to go, though. I'd like to go back to Cabo. I should have got to go exercise. All right, do a little bit for me so I feel better, Ron. When she was murdered, yeah, pretty much. I kept wandering around at night hoping I was going to walk into a ghost or something and get the real story and whatever else I could. That's a little disgusting. But yeah, I think that's the way it went down. But yeah, awesome boat, man. Awesome. Too bad we didn't have, these, and all sorts of pictures and stuff. I would have had an awesome footage of the stuff that we did, especially on there. Of course, a lot of it I wouldn't have been able to film, but for the most part, you could have got a look at the sports fisher was outstanding. Texas, a lot of cattle. Yes, don't drink upside down. Later, Irma had to leave. All right, Irma, take it easy. Thanks for coming by. I said I was only going to go an hour, and it's almost an hour and a half. But I'll hang for a little while. We got 22 people here. Back up accurately. Getting Oz Radio Cowboy provided for me. Has a ranch about an hour from me. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like if you know what you're buying, I think it would be better to do that. Some of this, I don't know. I enjoyed knowing what I was eating knowing what it. Same thing like when people smoking weed that was floating around Southern California they didn't know what these people were putting on them, insecticides, all sorts of crap. That's why I gave a lot of mine away to all my friends and especially the terminal people in the dispensaries. But I knew what was in my weed. My high school spitting image of Natalie. She still haunts me. Gorgeous she must have been. Natalie Wood, I believe, was exceptionally gorgeous for sure. But I seen it in the beginning of your videos. What's that big plant that you're out there clipping off of? I haven't quite figured out what that is yet. I might try it again. I stopped it years and years ago, long time ago, and I might. You never know. Let's check I see the sun just popped out. Let's see what we got. I should keep this on here. Should put it on the big one, the big screen. See, now I don't even have my light going now. Now we have decent lighting. All right, let's see. Come on. There we go. But yeah, it's fairly decent now, right? I don't have this one on. That's the one. It's one I take with me usually when I go on the road again. And 791 watts. So it's just now starting to peak up. What time is it now? I think who was I talking to? Was it Jack that said around 10 o'clock and it's 9:45? I'm sure that's going to jump up to the 2,000 range very shortly. I'm going to sleep. Busy day tomorrow. All right, Robert, take it easy. I already checked my beef guy out. He did a test run on the product. He has a ball and happy. Cool. Yeah, because I mean, it's bad enough the having to take antibiotics and stuff, but when you're eating a bunch of stuff with antibiotics in it, your body builds up an immunity to it. And when you actually need it, it may not work. Okay, lightning is great. Yeah. Let's see here. Are you? Yeah, I am actually. I wish I could. I tried. I sent. I'll try this. If it starts to backfeed real bad, I will end it real quick. I sent myself the link, and let's see if I can find it before my battery goes dead. Let's see, where is it? How come it won't go there? There we go. Okay, StreamYard. Copy link. Done. Go here. Go there. StreamYard. Yeah. How come I did that? Why is it doing that? Now it's going to go. Crap. Damn thing. Well, I want to just go straight through to StreamYard because it has to be in Safari. All right. Let's see what happens in Safari. Okay. Go. Entering studio. I'm going to try to allow. I'm going to come in under trailer trailers. Where I am backstage. Let's see if I can turn that down. All right. So this is the big rack here. You can see it just barely fit in the desk. And that's the picture, the air conditioner. And that's a jackknife deal. And the racer's going to go here. TV up here. And 65 right in the middle there. But this thing was 6,000 baht. And it's heavier than crap. It's well made. You know, that's oh, here we go. And then there's a drawer. Granted, the two on the end are almost useless, but I use them for storage. All right, let me dismiss this thing before it starts to. Although that wasn't bad, right? Was it possible? Was it possible? Was it was it crappy? Put it that way. Somebody, let's see. Wow. Been black. Copy the link from the browser now. Neon sign behind you, the Dave Cave. None of that stuff. Yeah, but I couldn't believe this when I looked at it when we bought the, what did we buy? We bought the desk and this chair that I'm in, which I really like. It wasn't the most expensive one, but it was definitely the most comfortable one. And as we're walking out, we seen this thing, and for 6,000 baht, 30, 60, 90, $180. I'm like, I couldn't build something there. And I didn't want to, the thing that I was going to put there was a wooden stand, because the guy said these walls aren't the best made deals and try not to hang anything heavy on them. It was 2,000 baht for that deal that I would mount it to, and then it had a flat, stand for the TV. So I impressed myself. I'm impressed easily. I expect to see a big. That I already looked at that one. Just copy those Brock. One the couch would have been black. That was the only color they had it in. Did Brock leave? I gotta go, everyone. All right, Brock, take it easy. If you're not already gone. I was hoping to see. God, this light is bugging me. I gotta shut it off today. Can't be that bad for you. Is it that dark? A little bit in the eyes, right? It's about the time I did the test one. When we're saying bye, great view. You need a small. I got a fridge right next to the little deal behind me. Let me see. Go this way. That little deal. Where is it? And between there and that deal, there's going to be a refrigerator. This will be over. There's going to be a rack there, and I'm hoping I have enough room for the sim cockpit to go in there. I'll know within the next couple of days. The cockpit will be here. The stand for this TV for the cockpit, this TV, the 27-inch monitor should all be here within the next few days. Thanks, Mitch. Hopefully you're going to come see it one of these days. He'll be here. He'll come sooner or later. Because let's see. Don't rush his dreams. So anyway, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. I want to go see what they're doing, even though you guys are all awesome. I'm going to say, as I normally do, Richard, if you're still watching, thank you very much. Hope everything's going well for you. Richard is the one that did the intro and the outro for these live streams for me for nothing. And I enjoy them. I love them. So I want to, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And Craig was the guy that said it, man. It shouldn't be called a subscription, because subscriptions you pay for, and to subscribe to YouTube is free. And you're absolutely right. It should be following. Follow me on YouTube. That was the best thing I've heard, Greg. You nailed it. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. And I will catch you on the next one.